Hi, and welcome to a webinar on how blogs can help grow your business. The agenda for the webinar is to first of all look at how blogging can help your business by increasing your visibility online, build credibility and position you as an expert in your field, build trust amongst clients and prospects, and how a blog can help you network within your industry. We'll then look at some of the best practices with style and tone of the content, what to write about, how best to make content shareable, and how then to measure the success of your activities. So first of all, we'll look at how a blog can increase your visibility online, and there are two main ways a blog can help you do this. First of all, a blog can help you increase the company's visibility on search engines. With blogs having an optimized site structure, they're built with a clear navigation and a shallow site structure, which allows search engines to easily crawl the site and find all your posts, which allows them to be ranked on search engines. The other thing is that blogs provide a lot of potential to fill the posts with keywords. So the blog title can be keyword rich. This then goes on to the URL being keyword rich, the category names and the tags that you use for the posts, the actual content itself. All of these areas can be filled with all your keywords, which will help you get ranked for them. The third advantage that blogs have with getting ranked highly on search engines is that search engines like new content. So the more often you post, the more search engines will index your pages, and that'll again improve your rankings. The second way you can use your blog to increase your company's visibility online is to promote your blog throughout the internet. With regular content, you'll always have a reason to link to your blog from other sites. So these could be other industry sites or social bookmarking sites like StumbleUpon. Secondly, followers will always have a reason to link to your blog from their own websites or blogs. If they feel that your blog will add value to their visitors, then it's giving them a reason to link to your blog. And thirdly, regular content will increase the returning visits you get. So if somebody's read your blog before and thinks it adds value or was entertaining, then it's likely that they will come back to read a blog at a later date. So we've covered how a blog can be used to increase your company's visibility online. Once you have the visibility, you can use your blog to build credibility for your company. And you can do this by marketing your expertise, because having the expertise is useless if nobody knows about them. So blog about your industry and the services you provide to demonstrate the knowledge you have. You can also use your blog to show that you're up to date with the latest industry trends. So you don't just have to blog about yourself, but you can blog about the industry and what's happening within it. You can point your readers to the best editorial websites in your field and interesting articles that you've read. And you can show you have an opinion by commenting on the news and engaging in discussions with other industry members and linking from your blog to those discussions. You can also use your blog to become a valuable resource within your field, so you can provide your readers with a balanced mix of information with news, opinions, interviews. A bit of entertainment can also go down well, and you can look to become a one-stop read for people who are interested about your industry and want to learn more about it and stay on top of the trends. The third role that a blog can play is that it can help you build trust with clients and prospects. People like to work with people who they know, like and trust. So blogs can give companies a human face, complement customer relationships by being personal and conversational, and provide a window into your company's culture. So ultimately, the more a person feels that they know you and know the company and the culture of it, the more likely it is that they'll feel comfortable in doing business with you. The next thing a blog can do is help you build your network. So the way people interact online is not dissimilar from how they act offline. A blog can be a conversation starter and a facilitator of discussion. So to build a network, you can comment on related blogs and then invite them back to your blog to continue the discussion. You can offer to co-blog on other blogs. You can invite expert bloggers to post a blog on your blog. You can get to know industry specialists by interviewing them on your blog. So ultimately, the more you contribute to the industry and on to other blogs, the more familiar people will start to become with your company name. Now that we've looked at how a blog can help grow your business, we're going to look at some of the best practices for blogs. Now, the first one is style and tone. This should reflect your company's personality. So decide whether you're young, entertaining and up to date, or seasoned, serious and informative. The style and tone will be unique for every company. So have a think about what is right for your company. And then be consistent with your style and tone. Subjects can be varied, but the tone should really remain the same. If you have multiple authors within your blog that will all obviously have their own style of writing, you can create individual profiles for the blog which the authors can write under. Thirdly, decide who you're speaking to. Don't try to win the attention of everyone, just target a demographic that relates to your company and write for them. Following a targeted approach like this will help your blog be a lot more effective. The second tip is to have variety within the content of your blog. The type of content you have can include breaking news to keep readers informed of what's going on in the industry. You can talk about new products and services and share with people what you've been working on. You can advertise distinctions or awards that the company have won. There's no reason to be afraid to promote these in public. You can blog about events and do live blogging from events while you're at them. You can post messages from your CEO or other board members. You can put in interviews with industry experts to provide value to your readers. And you can provide questions and answers with the company team. And this will give readers a chance to know the people that make up the company and again can provide value. So once you've decided what content you'd like to include in your blog, you can then look at planning how often you're going to post each type of information, and that will allow you to plan for it and get the balance right. The third tip is to enhance your blog's visibility and build a network by making sure that your blog is easily shareable. So you can do this by using social plugins like Add This, which allows users to share your blog to any social platform with a click of a button, and include open commenting platforms like Discuss, which makes it easy for people to make comments without having to open a new account. Secondly, share the post yourself. Social media makes it easy to spread the content. So if you have Twitter accounts and Facebook accounts and social bookmarking sites, then if you do a blog post, then do a post on all your platforms linking back to your blog to give it maximum visibility. The fourth tip is to measure your results. If you are putting time and resources into your blog, you're going to want to get an indication of what the results are that you're getting from it. So the things that you can look at are the traffic, the amount of traffic your blog's getting, the sources of the traffic, so whether it's coming from Google or coming from the social bookmarking sites or coming from other blogs. Look at your most viewed blog posts, because this will give you an indication as to what people are interested in. Look at the number of times posts have been shared. This will be seen within your Add This account analytics, and you can look at the number of comments people have made on posts, which will again indicate what your readers are interested in. That brings us to the end of the presentation. I hope it was helpful, but if you do have any other questions, please don't hesitate to get in contact with me using any of the details shown here.